This is the hangar module for the Omni Jumpworks 325A fighter plane. It's a starship for Star Citizen. This is our first chance to get a look at it. This thing is kind of lit up. It has a lot more lights on it than I expected. It's kind of lit up like a Christmas tree, but it's got a nice black paint job on it, and you can see that the laser cannons are on the wing tips, and up there are the missile pods underneath the wing. The wing is kind of like a box-shaped wing on it. You'll get to see that on the rest of the chassis here in a minute, but we'll take a little tour of the plane here. This is the mass driver that's positioned underneath the nose. Again, here on the other wing, you can see another set of missile pods and another laser cannon. And these things all have names and they're different types. These things are all customizable, so the propulsion system here in the back and the power plant, all these things can be changed out. I'll show you that on the computer in a minute. First, we're going to take a quick look upstairs so you can see this thing a little better from up here. And we get the annoying, disorienting cutscene where we have to climb a bunch, and then another one at the end where we get off of here. They went through a lot of trouble to make the realistic little cutscenes between when you actually have control over where you're looking, to make it look like you're really climbing upstairs, which I guess was important to them at this point. Down here you can see a little better picture of the paint job. The wings, as I said, is kind of a box wing on it. Of course, you know, they make these things look nice and sporty and aerodynamic, as though it matters much when you're flying in space. I guess for when you're still in air and atmosphere, I guess, on your way into space and back in, I guess maybe it makes a difference, but otherwise it's mostly just cosmetic to make me want to buy it. That's really what it comes down to. So, again, it's a pretty sharp looking plane, and hopefully it's gonna perform well once we get a chance to go out and fight it with it next month. Hopefully the dogfighting module comes out. And this ship did come with alpha access, which is why I'm here in the hangar module now, and we'll be able to do the dogfighting next month, hopefully. Again, it says Omni Jumpworks on it, 325A. We'll climb back down and take a quick look at the computers. And we get the annoying cutscene. I appreciate how awesome it looks, but really, I could really do without that part. And the one at the end. Yeah, there we go. So this is a little computer. You can walk up to it, and you can see I can pull the 325 here into the screen and move it around and take a look at all the different systems that are on it. I can look at the systems individually by flipping around here at the top which one I want to look at. It's like weapon systems, ammo, power systems. Pick the ships, and this has everything on it all at once. It gives you a little readout over there about each of the pieces of the ship that are be customizable when the game launches, where you'll be able to pick up new parts and replace them and fully customize it. The transparent part is the actual chassis, and as you can see there, the missile pods hang underneath the wings and the laser cannons are out on the wingtips. And it has kind of that box wing look to it. So, go ahead and get out of this thing. Last thing to show you is the actual inside of the cockpit, and it's kind of hard to find where you have to walk up to this thing, but if you walk up to it right in here, there we go, you get the handy dandy little U's, and hey, a little entrance ladder kind of pops down so you can climb up this thing, and then you have to hit it again, and we get the little climb cutscene again. You can board your ship. This has an entrance on both sides. That door right there is the entrance from the other side. There's really nothing in the back, just the engine. So again, this thing is kind of like a sports car, so it's one person pilots, not any room for passengers, kind of like your typical sports car that you would get. It's got these nice little, I don't know, they're supposed to be leather, whatever, it's a little detail they put in there. There's no seats, so I'm not really sure why all that has to be there, but I guess it makes it a luxury vehicle. And this is the cockpit. So you get a nice little cutscene here where all the gauges and monitors come out and getting all ready to fly. We can't leave or do anything yet, and they're not got control again. And take a quick look at all the monitors. I'm not sure which one of these monitors are actually going to do anything. I'm pretty sure this one here will show ship damage, and obviously there's an engine readout, and that's the same thing on this side. I don't think these little monitors on the side are probably going to do too much. I think they're just there for show, and there's going to be a map and a weapons targeting system there that's probably going to, from what I've seen from some cutscenes, they're going to actually display up here on the window, so I don't have to try to look at that little thing. I'll be seeing it up here as I'm looking around, and you get a pretty decent range of view in this, about a 180 arc, and then you can look straight up and around, and you kind of see the detail they put in for the glass. We can actually tell that you're looking through glass, it's not just clear. So I don't know how much of a, the floor is not glass, so you can't look down like you can in some fighter sims have glass floors in the plane. Some of the World War II sims and stuff, you can look down actually and kind of see through the floor, but this is not one of those fighters. So this is the radius of view that we're going to have probably while we're out flying, because this is the view from the cockpit. So this is what most of the gameplay is going to be like, except it won't be a hangar door. It'll be space and people trying to kill me, and I'll be moving, and it'll be awesome, we hope. So this is the initial tour. We'll go ahead and hit F, and you get to watch the little cutscene here as he puts everything away. You can see that my guy's wearing kind of a jumpsuit, like a spacesuit, and that's the only other thing this thing does come with. I'm just going to run out of here because I don't want to see the cutscene to get down. And if you come over here, yeah, that's right, my hanger comes with a change of clothes. If I can get it to do it. There we go, yeah. That's the suit that I wear when I fly. And now if I hit F1, yeah, third person view, you can see that I'm now in some civilian clothes. Not that necessarily does much, but I suppose at this point, any little thing that you have that you can actually do something with is, bonus. Oh, hey, what's this? Whoa, boots. Can I actually do something with these? Nope. They're just for show. Wonder what else I can mess around with out here. Run around this view is kind of weird. These do anything? No? Yeah, you're always discovering something new sometimes on these things. Let's get back to view I can work with. This is a floor-mounted gun. You're supposed to be able to take your weapons off your plane, attach it to this, and shoot at these targets. And I'd love to be able to show you that, but every time I've tried to do it, I can't actually get it to mount to this thing so that I can fire it. I did figure out how to actually get in the seat. So yeah, see, I can get myself situated in here. And see all the targets start moving, but yeah, there's no gun hooked to it, so shooting it's kind of pointless. At least wouldn't be pointless if I could get it to work. And this little floor-mounted gun practice module is actually listed under ships in the little computer, but like I said, I can get the computer to hook a weapon to it, but I can't actually get it to appear over there, so I don't know if that's just bugged or if I'm just not doing something right. If I get that to work, I'll shoot a second video and show a demonstration of how good these laser cannons are. And it won't let me put the mass driver on there, so I can't try it at all. But it will let me hook these lasers to it. I just can't actually get them to actually appear on the gun. It'll show it in the computer, but that's it. And it will show them no longer on my plane. So it recognizes that I took them off. It just doesn't seem to recognize that I put them on the little floor mount, which kind of sucks. So again, this is the 325A. It's the plane I decided to go ahead, the ship I decided to go ahead and get for Star Citizen.